Hey everybody, it's Kelly, and today I have these two photos for a new layout. And really this whole layout was kind of sparked by wanting to use up some chipboard, or not chipboard, some cork. I had, I believe, two pieces left on the sheet, and this typewriter was one of them. So I'm going to start this layout out with that. That piece of cork is from the Chamel True Stories cork sticker sheet. And I'm looking for a journaling card here, and I want to bring in some yellow. And I know that sounds crazy, but I have that border strip that I kind of like on the bottom there, and it has yellow in it. So I think it would be kind of a nice addition to this layout. First, so I'm cutting the border strip off of that navy paper. That navy paper is the Pebbles Land That I Love paper. It's a fireworks paper. It was their 4th of July collection last year. And then I'm mounting all that on that polka dot paper, which is from Chamel Box of Crayons. It's the pick your own paper. I've said this, that I'm trying to use up my Chamel collections because I want to get her new collection, and I need to use some stuff up before I will allow myself to do that. So now I'm just kind of playing with where that typewriter is going to go. I definitely want the border strip at the bottom to kind of anchor it. And the question is, do I have the cork typewriter touch the red paper or keep it all on the navy paper? And I did find that journaling card from Elle Studio, which says this week. I'm just taking the two photos, and I kind of mounted the photo on the left so that there's the same amount of space on the top as the bottom and the side. And then I separated the two photos just a little bit and tucked the journaling card under, and then I'm going to put the typewriter right on the photo block there. That's what I've decided to do. Now I just need to trim this a little bit because it had some like I hadn't cut it completely clean. And I'm thinking that I'm going to keep this down towards the bottom, that whole photo block down towards the bottom. The reason I'm thinking that is because it's pretty dark and pretty heavy weighted. So I think if I do that, it's just a little bit better that way. Now, so I'm using some yellow and some brown here. Those are colors that I want to make sure I'm getting in, because right now the cork sticker and the This Week journaling card have the brown in, so I need that. And then I've got the yellow a little bit in the journaling card and then along the bottom. So I went to my Chamel Box of Crayons glitter icon paper clips, and I found that yellow star, and I kind of knew that was out there when I pulled my supplies. I just, grabbed Box of Crayons. I had so much left in Box of Crayons that I really decided to use it up. It's great for kids layouts. So I'm going to put that paper clip up there on the top. And then I found this little sticker here that says "So Cool," and that's from the Chamel Glitter Girl stickers. So I'll just kind of tuck that up underneath this border strip a little bit. And so I really like that. And I'll tell you the story of why. I think, first of all, I also like the red, white, and blue of this because it is a little, my nephew at the time was working in a patriotic place, so I'll tell you about that in the end. So that red, white, and blue works really well with this, and he and my niece there will understand kind of that connection, even if they don't really understand the connection. It's one of those subtle things that I'll put in my layouts. So now I'm just going through the Chamel hashtag sticker book and kind of looking to see what might work. And there's a sticker there that says "You Are Super." So I put that up on the typewriter. I was thinking about on the bottom of it, but decided to do it up at the top typewriter. So that brings the red up into the other layers. Thinking about maybe using that pen journaling piece there because this is a work kind of layout here. And then I like that you can change the world sticker, and again that has to do with the whole work piece of this. And it's bringing in some of that kind of wood theme there. So I've got that in a couple of different places. And I just left that sticker there because I'm thinking about using it but I'm not sure what my title's going to look like yet, so I want to get that kind of figured out before I figure out that sticker, if that sticker will work. So I'm toying with this alphabet, which is this yellow alphabet. I believe that is a Paper Studio alphabet from Hobby Lobby. And I put it on, and I don't really love it because I think it's too much yellow. It's too bright, and it's going to draw too much attention to the title and away from the photos, because the photos are really dark. Sometimes those bright colors will draw your eye to it, which it is doing if I'm using that yellow star. Now I'm also thinking about using these green kind of minty colored this green minty colored alpha here, because there is mint in the hello strip at the bottom, but it's like adding another color in there that's not dominant, and I need to figure out how to get that in there using other pieces. Like it would need to come into some of the clusters. So I decide not to use that, and then I go to my Jelly Bean Soup Alpha Bean stickers in Blue Corn Navy, and that's the alpha I'm going to use. So I'm going to call this layout A Visit to Dad. I'm going to have to MacGyver some letters here because I don't have any A's, so I'll turn V's upside down to get the A's, and I'm just kind of looking at it to see. I shouldn't say I don't have any. I do have one A there, but I've got a couple, so I'll MacGyver them from the V's in these two alphas here. So Visit to Dad. So the story behind these photos is that at the time my nephew was working at the Pentagon. He has a job where he does he works for the government, and sometimes he's there, sometimes he's not. I don't want to give too much away about what he does. But anyway, so my sister happened to be in town, and she and my niece, his wife, went to visit him. But you can't just go visit him at work like you can drop in and see most people at work, because he works at the Pentagon. So you have to be cleared, and he also has to have a certain status before he can bring people into work as well, which he doesn't yet. He's still in a training program actually for just a little bit more time, not much longer, and he'll be out of it. But so he's not quite at that status yet. So in order to visit him at work, they actually took a Pentagon tour. So which they wanted to do anyway, and if they end up living out there longer, they're not there right now, but if they're end up living there again or longer, the next time I go back, I would really love to do the same thing as well too. Maybe he would have enough status that I could get in as well too. But you still have to, I think you have to, if you want to go visit the Pentagon, just so you know, if you're touring DC, I think you have to request it at least 2 weeks in advance. So don't think you're going to go out there and request it. It's kind of a big deal. So I've talked to him a little bit about working there and what it means. He works with some people that were there on 9/11. So it's a really cool thing. So, and he has a very cool job. So anyway, but I thought it would be neat. So this is his son's first time to visit Dad at work, and I thought it would be cool to get this documented. My sister took these pictures, and I thought it would be kind of neat. So that's why this You Can Change the World sticker is kind of a big deal because of this story, and why the patriotic colors are a big deal because he works in the Pentagon and he works for the government. All right, so back to the layout, and just in case you can't tell, I'm very proud of him, and if you knew what he did, you'd know why I'm really proud of him. So anyway, he has an important job. So now I'm going back and I'm adding in some more yellow here, and I'm thinking about using these yellow flat stickers here, these star stickers here. And the thing about those star stickers is they are a little bit hard to see because they are transparent. So they're adding yellow, like I want the yellow to be added, but you really have to look for it. And what I'm doing here is I'm just getting some foam tape behind that sticker there. I knew that I needed to do that just because it's flat. And these hashtag sticker books are awesome, but the stickers are very thin. So you really have to be kind of careful about, you know, they're not going to just sit there. All right, guys, there is the still shot and a couple of detail shots. I did add some of the glitter stars from the box of crayon enamel dots there as well, too. Hope you guys are well, and I'll be back with another layout again soon. Bye!